happy Monday. Happy Sagittarius season as well. Here is your weekly reading. I'm going to kick off by doing a special reading for Sagittarius, and then I'm going to do a community reading for everyone. These are general readings just to see what awaits us for the week ahead. So Sagittarius, let's start with you since this is your season. What awaits Sagittarius this week? And I'm going to use my trusty Blue Owl Lenormand deck. As I explained in a previous video, Lenormand likes to get to the bottom of things. Tarot likes to be more psychologically in depth and connect with you about your situation in a way that gives you opportunities to really think deeply about your issues, whereas Lenormand is just very much this is what's happening and why. So Sagittarius, what awaits you this week according to my Lenormand deck? Okay, we're going to do the 5-card cross spread. No significator. A significator means that I have activated a specific card to mean something, but this is a general reading. So I want to see it all. I don't want to activate anything in particular. I want to see it all. So, Sagittarius, you've got Rider, you've got Birds as the central card, Stork, Child, and Mountain. So, my dear Sagittarius, this week it looks like you'll be doing a lot of talking with Birds as the central card. Birds signifies conversations, it signifies gossiping, it signifies also just being able to reach out to a close friend and having hour-long conversations. So you'll definitely be doing a lot of talking. Your week will focus on talking. With Rider and Stork flanking Birds, that tells me that in the midst of this talking, you are going to be receiving a message about change. Stork means quick action. Something is going to happen. You're going to have to make a decision very quickly. You're going to talk about it, but then you're going to immediately act on it. Not a lot of forethought. Overhead is Child. Below is Mountain. That tells me that a situation that you'll be focusing a conversation on regards a new opportunity in which you might feel blocked. So if you are going into this week feeling a little bit blocked, feeling like I have a chance to do something, but something is getting in my way, this is going to be the week where you'll be able to talk through it. Perhaps in a way you weren't able to before. Something will just be made more clear to you, and you'll have that ability to act on it because Stork is present. The feeling of being blocked can also mean that maybe you're blocking yourself, frankly. Sometimes we freak ourselves so much by thinking that we are not capable of doing something or that we're not ready. Like you're waiting for all of your ducks to line up in a row and you're not going to move forward until everything is perfect. But sometimes that opportunity doesn't work that way. Sometimes you just have to go for it. So this is what's going to be happening for you this week, Sagittarius. You're going to be doing talking, lots of talking, but more importantly, it's going to be talk that comes with action. There's going to be a new opportunity. You're going to go for it. Whatever blockage you're feeling about the situation, it's going to be movable. Finally, you're going to cross over that mountain. You're going to look behind you and you're going to say, I can't believe that was the thing that was stopping me from moving forward. So it's going to be a great week for you. Happy Sagittarius season. Okay, so now the rest of us. That was Sagittarius, and now our message for the rest of us. I'm also really excited because I got a brand new tarot deck over the weekend called Desert Illuminations Tarot. It's very much inspired by the Southwest and indigenous and Mexican culture, and it's going to be so beautiful and wonderful to use to tap into those spiritual sources. So I'm really excited to do our energy pulls with that later. So the rest of us, what awaits the rest of us this week, trusty Lenormand? rest of us. Again, 5-card cross pull, no significator, because we just want to get a general reading, a general sense of what to expect this week. We've got the sun, we've got lilies, that's the central card, stars, home, and bear at the bottom. This reading is so apropos for going into Thanksgiving week. We've got the sun, lily, and stars in the middle, home and bear, what's on top and what's on bottom. We're going to have, despite the pandemic, despite the obstacles that might be standing in our way from seeing our families, our loved ones, we're going to have a great week. I see here communication with older relatives, communication with longtime friends, but with stars flanking sun, a lot of it's going to be happening online, which falls in line with what we're being told to do, which is to have our Thanksgiving remotely and to take advantage of technology like Zoom or Skype to communicate with our loved ones. So we're definitely being encouraged to do that, even in the cards. And with home and bear at the bottom, again, that home top of mind, that family, being with family and being able to positively connect with family. And some concern here involving finances in your home, which again, the holiday season sometimes brings up these types of concerns, as though that's being flagged this week. So for the rest of us, it looks like we're going to have a positive, perhaps even long distance Thanksgiving. It looks like we're being encouraged at the very least to stay safe and stay home. We're going to be thinking about the ways our home and our finances have changed. Perhaps something will happen this week that brings that to light. And really, with Lily in the middle, we're also being asked to remain patient. Lily is a card that talks about time, not just time, but things taking a long time. So we're being asked to remain patient for a long time. So if there are moments that arise this week that try you, that make you feel insecure, if these are issues pertaining to your home or your finances, just relax, take a deep breath, and know you're not alone, but also that it isn't going to resolve itself anytime soon. So that is the general message from Lenormand for the rest of us for this week. And now I'm going to pull from my new Desert Illuminations Tarot. I'm so excited, you guys, to be using this tarot. The artwork is just so beautiful, and it just filled my heart with joy when I opened it over the weekend. I squealed. I was so giddy. I'm going to pull to ask, this is what the box looks like, in case you want to know, Desert Illumination Tarot. I'm going to pull an energy card for Sagittarius. I'm going to ask my deck, where should Sagittarius focus their energy this week? Knowing that you'll be doing quite a bit of talking, but more importantly, you'll be making a swift decision over something that's been blocking you, over a new opportunity. Where should you focus your energy this week? Okay, Sagittarius. For you, we pulled the Three of Swords. Normally, Three of Swords is a card of deep sorrow, heartache, and pain. So what I'm going to take to mean from this card for you, though, given the information we were given, is that perhaps the act of making this swift decision might cause you a bit of discomfort. It might make you feel uncomfortable. You might be pained a bit because sometimes change is hard, but this is the week to do it. This is the week to say, I'm drawing up this boundary and I'm sticking to it for the sake of my mental health, for the sake of my healing. So Three of Swords in conjunction with your Lenormand reading to me means you might experience a little bit of pain and discomfort this week in making the change that you're going to need to make, that Lenormand said you would make regarding an opportunity in which you felt blocked. but it's temporary, right? The discomfort in the long term will be good for you because you will be making a change that is good for you. So Three of Swords, keep that in mind. Discomfort can be painful, but change is necessary. For the rest of us, by the way, wasn't that a beautiful Three of Swords, that illustration? Gorgeous, right? Where should the rest of us focus our energy this week? The rest of us. 10 of Pentacles. 10 of Pentacles. For the rest of us, we're being asked to focus on the items that bring us comfort emotionally. Some of these things can be from the material world because Pentacles speaks of earthly desires, earthly belongings, material things. And it's okay to have things that make you feel empowered and loved. It doesn't make you shallow. So this week we're being asked to focus on the things that bring us contentment, to focus on the things that make us feel safe, whether it's our emotional safe space, whether it's our physical safe space, whether it's something that makes you feel connected and grounded into your sense of self. We're being asked to tap into that with 10 of Pentacles. Thank you so much, everybody, for letting me read to you this week. It's Thanksgiving. I want you to think about the things that you are thankful for. I know this year was very difficult for everybody, but despite all the trauma that we have collectively endured, there are things about our life that we have learned about. We've learned about ourselves in ways we possibly couldn't imagine we could have learned about. And I want you to focus on that this Thanksgiving. Focus on how you have changed as a person. In what ways are you different? In what ways have you been able to tolerate things you didn't expect you could tolerate? And what kind of things have you used to make yourself feel safe, to make yourself feel grounded? Because you are now effectively a warrior. You've tapped into your fiery nature. And I want you to remember that so that when we're not in the pandemic, you know that you are a kick-ass, strong warrior who is made of steel, but also love, and that you can do anything. So thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. I love you all. Chat soon.